Oh, we have
What's
music.
up,
I forgot
Sam?
to turn off.
We got a soundtrack tonight.
I totally forgot to turn off the music. I was
What's
so
up,
lost in thought. Just chilling, hanging out, doing a live stream with you. That's what's up.
Well, here we are. It's show night.
Here we are. It is show night tonight. And we are here with remotely controlled. I can't talk apparently either.
We are here with remotely controlled. I also stumbled on that. So listen, we're doing great. We're off to a great start.
Good start, for sure. Everybody's chatting it up. Give us a roll call. Let's know who's here.
Yep, let's see who's here. And here's the question to get us going for tonight.
Okay.
We are going to spend a little bit of time going over some of our favorite budget rigs tonight.
Sure.
So the question for the group is, what is your favorite RC under $150?
RTR?
RTR. Let's go with that.
RTR.
Yep, favorite RTR. So that'll be the question to kick us off tonight.
Yep.
And I'm not seeing any chat.
All right. Well, I know that Bam's here. We've got RC Granny's here. We've got Nana Shake. And it looks like we've got Cade, Rock Gob. Oh, and DNA Records. DNA Records says they're new here. Put that right up on the screen.
Welcome, DNA Records. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah.
Let us know what your favorite RC is under 150. We're going to have a whole list here in just a little bit.
Harold just checked in. By the way, DNA, let us know how you found us, how you heard about us. Market research.
Be part of our focus group.
Yeah. Rock Gob says the Blackzon Slyder for sure.
It's a good one. There's no question that's a good. The JJRC Staunch, that is another solid choice.
RC Granny chimed in.
Ooh, the HBX Devastator, yes. That one is often overlooked, at least here in the States. I actually have one down here. Guess what, Sam? It's still in the box.
Still in the box. Mm-hmm.
But there's at least here in the US, there's really no support for it. So RC Granny, I don't know. Do you have much of an aftermarket at all, or like for replacement parts or anything? Because that is what I have not seen here in the States for that thing.
Yeah. DNA Records.
WPL MN82. There is nothing wrong with those things. A lot of people like to take shots at them because they are really, they are cheap RCs, but there is such a support market for those things. Yeah,
absolutely. And I don't know if you saw Tom Lee's video. It kind of went viral, actually. Last of their kind. And then I don't know if you saw WPL chimed in and said, "We have a few more. Order them now."
Yeah, but they were not the good kits. No, they weren't the kits that nobody. Well, at least myself anyway. I didn't want any of those kits. The ones I wanted, they were already long gone.
Long gone, yeah. So what they do, WPL stopped making their builders kits. They're gonna still do your RTRs. Yeah, but the builders kits are gone.
So a little bit of a bummer, but there's still such a support market for them.
For sure.
FCX24K5's got 6 foot. Dang, Bam. Bam with 6 of those things. AliExpress, where I get parts. Okay, so I guess they do have some parts. All right, I haven't checked AliExpress because I haven't got it out of the box yet, so I haven't had to look for parts. You know how long it's been sitting here in the box, Sam?
A year.
Maybe closer to 2.
Well, okay. We know how Chaz and my life goes because I have the same problem. Ask the Rock Goblin.
I've had so many plans to do a 4-wheel steer face-off between the HBX Devastator, the AX24, and the UDIRC Snow Leopard. But I haven't done that.
Yeah, it's all about time. And editing video, guys, takes a lot of time.
Man, it does.
It takes a lot of time. I love filming. And editing's my nemesis for sure.
Editing, apparently, here in Indiana, we're in the monsoon season because it has not let up lately.
And we got snow the other day, ironically, which was kind of weird.
That's crazy.
But we're in the middle. I mean, we're in world hurt for water. We sure are.
We are. Well, I mean, we're coming up on Memorial Day weekend, and for Indy, that means the Indy 500, and that means it's gonna rain. It never fails.
It always does with the Indy 500, huh?
But that's all right, though. Hey,
yes.
Sam.
Yes.
Do you know what I did today?
I do, because you sent me a picture, but that's the only reason I do.
I
hope you weren't. I weren't you text or you texting and driving. I hope you weren't picture taking and driving.
No. No, that was before I pulled out of the parking lot. So I spent the afternoon at the JJRC warehouse, for those that I didn't taunt with a picture. But Sam, do you know what I saw in that warehouse?
Some crawler tracks.
I did see some crawler tracks.
Yeah. Did you see some Furitek product?
Oh, I saw a ton of all that stuff. I'm not talking about that stuff. Listen, I saw some crawler tracks products.
Yeah.
Some of them were familiar.
Yeah. Did they?
Some of them were new.
Did they start with nano and end with tracks?
I saw the base plates for the nano tracks.
Oh, okay. They're all there. They've been there for a couple months now.
Get your orders in, guys.
I know. Absolutely. They are there in the warehouse, and they're also available on crawlertracks.com. You can get them there as well.
So yeah, check them out.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched the Beat the Creek video, check that stuff out, because they had the full nano tracks setup, and it's so impressive.
Yeah, they're fun. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, you working on any projects or anything right now?
I am working on a ton. Well, minus the nano tracks, which I'm still trying to get the build videos done, but with Beat the Creek, and then coming back to my job and trying to get caught back up. And Rob, thanks for checking in, buddy.
What's up, Rob?
With Beat the Creek and coming back, get my real job caught back up to, because taking basically a week off really messes you up. And so I've got to get the nano tracks videos edited. I've got one edited. I've got a couple more in the works. At Beat the Creek, we got some feedback from all of you guys, all you influencers, and there's a couple things I got to tweak on a couple of them. Nothing major, but I'm going to tweak some things before we send them out. And then, so I got those I got to work on. I'm working on a ton of stuff for DirectRC. They're occupying most of my time. As far as videos, we're working on the Terra comp video, which is kind of turned into a project for me, because right now you can get the Terra comp and they throw in a set of Mias wheels and tires.
Yeah.
So I've been working on that. I've been working on the what's the frame one? This one.
The Titan Buggy.
The Titan Buggy. I've been working on content for this.
Is that the 18?
This is the 18.
Nice.
I actually, the other night in filming, I invited Van up from the Micro Crawler Club, and he drove up from Salt Lake. It's about a 45 minute drive, and we went crawling together. So that was kind of fun. We also got footage.
Inconvenient to have to drive 30 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, so I've been working on that, and then I've got a couple other projects that I'm trying to get done, but they're just miscellaneous things here and there. Like I've really been catching the vibe to start building stuff.
Yeah.
And modifying rigs, and I got these rigs in.
Hey, same. I have one of those sitting right there.
So when they announced these and they weren't available yet, I'm like, I always wanted the old body one, because I have the really old one. I have this guy.
Yeah.
Add it to the stack, right? This is the first gen or second gen, first gen. I love this guy. But then I said, I want this guy.
Ah, yeah.
So I got me a a second gen, and a third gen.
That black second gen, that was the first C10 I was tempted to get, but I never did. And then I have a body that I'm working on that I need a C10 wheelbase. And so I went ahead and I got the newest of the black with the white two-tone
sticker that's see-through.
Yeah. Probably could have been done a little bit differently.
Yeah.
But hey, who am I?
Yeah. Bams wants to know, when you hang out with Van, does he make you want to build a van?
Can confirm.
Yes, absolutely.
I've been working. So actually, that's like the main project I've been working on the last couple days. Is I am currently refreshing my first SCX24 build. It's a deadbolt. It was all I've just put. Everything that was red, I got it, and I call it the red bolt. And it is it's not good. I mean, it was okay for what I was doing at the time. So I wanted to do a refresh with that thing, and then that was right before Fair RC released their new Van Gogh bodies. And so I snagged a red one specifically for this refresh. And so now that thing is coming along, and that thing, I think it's going to be pretty cool. So
yeah,
I'm looking forward to that. And then I've got my Hobby Plus rock van over here that I'm working on. Look at the smasher
monster
tires.
I love that. That is so cool.
It looks so good, but I cannot drive this thing.
Jack it up.
Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to swap out the wheels and tires. So I still got some like really big tires, but look at the wheels I got for this thing though.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah,
what
right?
are those?
I don't know. There's something I found on Amazon. TCRC, I think is what they are.
Those are cool.
Yeah, they're actual beadlocks, so they were not the funnest to put together.
They were like 20 screws or something.
Yep. But
per tire.
They look really good though. I think they're going to look awesome on the van.
Yeah, it looks sweet. Kind of a retro style, which I like. Oh, they're about the same size as your monster truck tires.
They're height wise, yes, but width there won't be near as much like scrub and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, check that out, man. That looks good, right?
That's cool. That looks really good. That looks really good. So I just speaking of wheels and tires, I just put included one of, so because I'm promoting Direct RC, right? Everybody knows you and I do that for Direct RC. Who makes the van and what scale is it? Hobby Plus makes the van, and it's 18th scale.
Yep.
You can go to hobbyplus.com. You can go to directrc.com, depending on where you're located. If you go to directrc.com, that's pretty much for the United States. Hobbyplus.com, everywhere. I do believe that's the website. Everywhere else they ship everywhere else. So
it might be hobbyplusrc.com. I don't remember.
That might be it. Anyway, back to the wheels and tires. So obviously we work for Direct RC. We do some videos for them. So they sent me the wheels and tires with this rig.
Are those the Mias ones that they're sending with it?
Those are the Mias ones they're sending. One of the Mias ones they're sending with it.
I like those wheels. Yeah,
the wheels look phenomenal. They're awesome wheels, and they're heavy. Mias does such a good job on their wheels.
Yeah.
And then the other set that they send, I don't even know where it is. It's here somewhere, but it's a black set with a gold ring around it, like a gold beadlock ring.
Yeah.
It's a fake beadlock, but they look good. So now I've got to film this guy with both sets of wheels and tires.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah. So going back to what I'm working on as well, the last thing I'm working on is I'm waiting on stickers from a certain YouTuber.
They're done.
They're done.
They're done.
They're shipped. Signed, sealed, delivered? No.
They're done.
They're done. So for those of you who don't know, and I hope I'm not giving anything away, Chaz has invested in a new machine.
I think it's live. I think that video is live?
That video live? I couldn't remember if it's the members only.
I don't remember if it's live yet or not.
Well, if it's not, you guys are going to get a little sneak peek. He's invested in a machine that's a sticker printer. It's a little teeny one. It's about this big, right? And I have a vinyl cutter where I can cut big things, but to print and cut is a little bit more difficult, and it's a lot of work to pull it out, set it up, do the thing, put it away. where this one that you have is like this big.
Yeah, I mean, it is not big at all. Now, the biggest limitation of it is the size. So you can only print on 4x7 sticker sheet, but it will print. It's sublimation printing, so the print quality is nice. It auto laminates and it auto cuts.
Yeah.
And I've already used it several times, and I don't have any complaints.
So I told Chaz, I said, I want a sample because I would consider picking one of those up for this exact purpose, because there's nothing cooler. I'm just going to pull the body off this. There's nothing cooler than customizing your rigs with custom stickers.
Yep.
Right. So anyway, that's that. What are you working on?
Well, my vans.
Your vans, all of the vans.
So, well, I mean, it's just two, but I got that going on. I just got the new Injora LCG like rainbow titanium chassis.
Oh, yeah.
So that just showed up today. So I've got to put this thing together. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And then I have my 5,000 subscriber giveaway going on still.
How close are you? You're got to be close.
No, I'm over. I broke it.
Oh, you broke it. Congratulations. Yeah. I didn't know you broke it. You should have posted about it or something.
I mean, I did a whole giveaway video.
Yeah, but you said when we reached 5,000.
Yeah, I broke it.
No, because last time I checked, you were at like $4.99, $99.99.
That's too many. I wish I had that many. So no, I'm just a little over 5,000 now.
So I go and unsubscribe and it'll dip you down.
I mean, maybe don't do that though. So if you're watching and you haven't joined my giveaway and you are a child of the 80s, maybe you remember.
Let me say, this is rad.
This is a little movie called Rad.
Yeah.
And so this was actually the first project I used with my sticker printer, and it's my Rad pickup truck.
That's so sick.
I mean, it's just, how cool is that, man? Come on.
So my adult children, my oldest, who's 21, she had never seen the movie. And thanks to the inspiration from Chaz, we sat down, and it's only like an hour and a half. It's not that long of a movie.
Well, I mean, it's an 80s movie, so it's not long.
Yeah. And so we sat down one evening and we started about like 10 o'clock and we watched the whole thing. And I said, she kind of likes that type of stuff, the 80s and 90s stuff. And I said, you like it? She goes, it was cheesy, but I liked it.
Oh, it's so cheesy. But it holds up okay, though.
It is a good show once you understand that every kid in the 80s that saw that movie wanted a BMX bike with a gyro and pegs.
Dude, everybody wanted to be Crew Jones.
Everybody. You wanted to do all the tricks they showed.
That Hell Track drop-in? Come on. That was so awesome. I never wanted to do the cliffhanger, though. That thing terrified me.
Harold says you have a rad obsession.
I do have a rad obsession. I wrote a sequel.
Oh, you did? That's right. There you go. Where did you find it?
The sticker printer, Bam. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Amazon. So it's called the Liene, Liene, Pix Cut S1. That's what it's called.
And I'm sure you have an affiliate link on your YouTube channel.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So yeah, that the video, if it's not live, it's at least open for members right now. Yep. But yeah,
so become a member.
That thing, I got no complaints. I even went ahead and I did a second truck.
Oh, this one's my favorite.
I had to go with the Team Mongoose truck as well.
Now, this one, I want to know where you got the bikes.
Amazon.
They're so cool.
So anyway, so the giveaway, if you haven't seen it, I am doing a second version of this truck, just this one, not the black one. And I am going to give this away. I have a work mat from my partners at Only RCs. And Sam has graciously offered to also ship out a crawler tracks obstacle for the winner as well. So if you haven't entered, go check out my channel, and enter. All you have to do on that video, you just have to write a comment that says "Leave me an angel" or "Give me an angel."
Send me an angel.
Send me an angel. Goodness gracious. Send me an angel is the comment that you have to leave in order to be entered. Channel members get double entry. And it's only good for the contiguous 48 states. So I need to clarify that.
Not Alaska, not Hawaii. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, not Canada, or any other international countries, unfortunately.
Yes, true.
Shipping for that's just not in the budget.
Believe me, I'm aware. I'm aware. So speaking of crawler tracks obstacles, we're going to let your guy, whoever wins, we're going to let them pick which one they want from the Frame Bender and the Frame Bender NXT.
Nice.
We'll do that.
Nice.
So
that is very generous. I appreciate that very much. I was not expecting that.
Well, you know, I gotta support my partner in crime for sure.
But speaking of the bicycles, though, the mini bikes, whoever wins that body, it comes with the bike. Just the way that you see it, that's what you're going to get.
Stickers, body,
stickers, bikes. Body, bike. Yep, everything.
And the red truck is a C-bolt. Is that
no?
correct?
That one is a deadbolt base. I wish I could provide the deadbolt, but they're discontinued. So
yeah, they don't make it anymore.
No, unfortunately, not Puerto Rico. Sorry. It's got to be
Harold.
Guam. Yeah, Harold, please go to Guam and stay there. That would be great.
Oh, Harold, I love that guy.
All right, Sam, let's get back on track. Indiana, you bet, Indiana. Depending on where at in Indiana, I might just drive it to you.
You could pick it up.
All right, let's get back on track though. So we've got some new and some upcoming releases.
Yes.
To talk about for just a second. So first up, well, actually, I already showed it, the Injora titanium LCG chassis. They have had their LCG, I think it's their carbon fiber LCG chassis out for a while.
Yep.
But now they've got their titanium. It's like rainbow colored. I probably wouldn't have chosen rainbow colored, but that's what they did. So, so there's that. And it's I think it's a 9-degree skid angle on there. So it's not a C1. A couple Coney done. Now Harold's just volunteering me for stuff. So, but Injora is saying though that it's not like a comp chassis. It's just for somebody that wants better performance from an RTR, but they're not looking for an all out. Yeah. Was it Dead Short Society?
Dead Short Society.
Yeah, Coney's all day. Come on.
Yeah. So with that chassis, it kind of like someone like me who would want a scale-ish looking rig, but something that still performs. That's the market they're going for. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Maybe we should change the name of our show.
Conies and crawlers, boys. I like that too. Oh, I like that. We can just do our show while we eat conies.
I'm down. I am down. Let's do it.
Dude, you don't have to ask me twice. Furitek has recently announced their Tri-Unity 3-in-1 combos. So
is this a first to the market? Are they the first ones to do that?
Yes. So it is the motor, the ESC, and the transmission all in one. And they've got two different versions. They've got the regular version, which is sensorless brushless. And then they have the pro version, which is the censored
brushless. Yeah. I do believe it's going to look similar to this.
That is almost exactly what it looks like. Yes.
Yep. But it's available separately, not in a rig, so you can put it in. I'm assuming they're going to have FCX24s, and I don't know what are they doing? Do we know? Transmissions?
Well, SCX24. Yeah, that's SCX24. Yes.
Okay. Not for like a Hobby Plus yet.
At least not yet. Yeah. I don't know what their plans are with it, but not yet. So that thing, now I can attest, I don't have the Tri-Unity. That is, yeah, Rock Goblin. That's all I wanted to do at Beat the Creek. And that's the one thing that I didn't get to do. At least not with the group. I still did it on my own.
Yep.
Still bitter about it too. But yeah, anyway, I can attest the censored brushless setup from Furitek. I don't have the Tri-Unity, but I have just the regular censored brushless unit. That thing is crazy good. I wasn't sure what to expect because like their normal brushless systems are just good and smooth. And I was
Oh,
like,
they're
I
better
don't
than
know.
good. They're
I don't
phenomenal.
know if censored is going to make a huge noticeable difference. It was noticeable. It actually surprised me quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't know what the difference between censored and sensorless is, censored, the motor can, there's a sensor on it tells where the motor is position wise. So it always knows where the gaps are between the magnets, from what I understand.
Yeah.
And apparently the censored is so much smoother, so much better than
It
the
eliminates
sensorless.
cogging.
Yeah, completely.
And like there's no jump, there's no jerk. Like whenever it starts the throttle curve or whatever, like it goes from a standstill to like just inching along, creeping along. It's crazy how controllable it is.
Yeah. So yeah.
Now I will say one of the probably the biggest con of the Tri-Unity is currently if one of the components goes out, you have to replace the whole thing.
Yeah,
So
you
that's the
can't
bad news.
just,
Like if the motor goes up or if the ESC burns out, then your transmission, your motor, your ESC, you have to replace all that stuff. So
you can't just unbolt the motor from the transmission.
no,
It's a all in one. It's a
because
fully.
the ESC is in the transmission housing,
Oh.
and then the motor. It's the way that they did it. It's all connected, and if something goes out, you have to replace all three components. So that is the biggest con.
Yeah, that could be. I love the Furitek product, but that's a lot to swallow, especially when you. I mean, what is it going to be? $150 ish.
I don't remember what the price tag is on it, but
I'm
probably
just,
somewhere
I'm
around
just
there.
pulling my numbers out of my butt, but that's hard. That's hard.
So a couple questions. Bam Bam censored is not required for FOC. FOC is they have that on their sensorless. They also have it on their censored, and the FOC on censored is even better because the FOC on sensorless, whenever you hit the breakover, it lurches just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And whenever you come up to an obstacle, there's a little bit of a delay before the FOC kicks in with the sensorless system. But the censored system, there's no delay when you reach an obstacle and there's no lurch on the breakover. It's crazy smooth.
So good. So good.
And then the Dead Short Society, censored does not eliminate tuning. You can still use the Fury Car app. You can still set your throttle curve and all that good stuff. So
and I do
you can
believe
still,
the 3-in-1 will have the Bluetooth in it, so
it's
you
built
can
in.
use
Yeah.
the app. Okay.
Yep.
Because some of the Furitek stuff does not have the Bluetooth. You have to get a separate dongle to make
Right.
it work.
Yeah, but I think that's mostly their older stuff, though.
Yeah, everything new seems to have it.
Yeah.
Hogging and jumpy curve, throttle curve. Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you reset.
Go ahead.
Make sure you recalibrate your ESC if you're using Furitek. Open
Yeah.
up the Fury Car app and recalibrate your throttle to make sure that everything is synced up real good and everything too. That will help quite a bit.
The other thing you need to make sure you do always. In fact, we had someone come to the Beat Creek booth said, "My thing is not communicating." First thing you do is always check your software. Make sure that your firmware and your software is up to date.
Yep.
So
that will help as well. Now, this next one is not a new release, but it is a new deal, and it is a crazy good deal. ARRMA has put their Granite, was it the 665?
yes.
On sale for $99. That's not the Granite Grom. That is the 10th scale Granite 665 for $99 RTR.
And they're
a RTR. It does not come with a battery.
The battery. And I think they're discontinuing them.
Yes, it's only while supplies last. Honestly, they're probably already gone.
In fact, I looked today and they're already gone. Mine shipped today, but they're already gone.
Yeah.
So, it was such a crazy good deal. I had to put it in here. Those are the types of deals, if you guys are interested in RC and you're you're doing it. Those are the types of things you need to look for. Occasionally, a manufacturer will close stuff out or will discontinue, and they just are giving them away.
Now I've got one more, Sam, to add to the list that's not on our show notes.
Sweet, let's do it.
And this is very unofficial.
Okay.
I have seen some pictures surface up on the internet. This is not back channel information. I'm not allowed to share anything else. I've seen it online, so it's out there. So I'm not breaking any confidentiality or anything else. But it appears that Redcat is coming out with the Vertex 10.
I haven't seen that.
So they have the Vertex 6, and that thing is an amazing 6-scale comp style crawler.
It's big.
And so now they are shrinking it down to 10th scale.
Where did you hear this bit of information? I know you're not affiliated with Redcat.
I don't even remember. It was somewhere on Facebook. I don't remember what group. I don't remember what person. I just remember seeing the pictures, but it was on Facebook.
Yeah,
it was not AI. I know that it was not AI.
We are not affiliated with Redcat, so we can say this stuff.
So, well, and again, I mean, I don't have any information on this or anything else. I literally saw the picture. I know that there was a trade show last week. I think it was in Michigan. I think this one was in. And so it may have been pictures from that trade show that I saw, but they were posted online. So I'm not spoiling anything that's not already out there.
Harley dropped it.
Okay.
That's what they say. So there you go.
All right. So that is something to look forward to, because I can only imagine how good that will be. Yeah.
And that, I'll be honest, that I kind of knew that you were going to talk about that. I really didn't, but is why I have my hat on backwards. Oh, I have my Hard Park hat. I thought I had my Redcat hat, and I was going to say they're competing against each other. Okay, we're good then.
Fail.
Because they both have the logo on the side, and
they're both red and black.
They were both red and black. That was a fail. I'm sorry.
All right, Sam, let's get into the theme of the show, shall we?
Yes, for sure.
Rock with Redcat more on the lowrider side, especially. Oh, we didn't even talk about the new bed dancer they just released on the lowrider side.
They've had it out. They've had the announcement out for a long time now.
The prototype has been out for a while, and I did talk to them at the NERSA show in Vegas back in October, and they absolutely hated developing that thing.
Oh, can you imagine the geometry and I mean that's like doing a Transformers toy, right?
The R&D that had to go into that, like, I mean, craziness.
Yeah, that's like a Transformers toy that you buy at the store. Same concept.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway.
Anyway, some cool stuff.
Budget crawlers.
Yep. So we've seen some good options already thrown out. Some of them are on our list. Some of them did not make the cut.
Yes.
For different reasons.
Are we sticking with crawlers?
That's where I was going, but I saw that you branched out a little bit and added some other things to the show notes, so we can cover that stuff as well.
Well, just because I'm a crawler guy, but the only other RCs I have besides crawlers, besides airplanes, is bashers. So I'm like, I'll throw a few bashers on there.
Yeah.
And there's some really good low-cost bashers. So, but we'll get to that.
So these are not in any kind of order. They're not in ascending monetary value. They're not in scale. They're not in any kind of order at all.
Nope.
They just kind of, as they came to me, I threw them on here. And so that's what we're going with. But first up for me, and this one blew me away, the LDRC, I don't even remember the number, the LDRC 18401 Pro. So it is a 18 scale Range Rover. And it's kind of like the modern style Range Rover, not like the Camel Trophy style. It's like the modern style Range Rover. It only comes in white. Now, if you look up the LDRC 18 scale Range Rover and you find a yellow one, don't get it. That is not the Pro version, and that thing is a dog turd.
Okay. So get the white one. It's the Pro version. So what's the difference between the dog turd and the Pro?
The Pro, so the Pro comes with metal drive shafts. It comes with oil shocks, and it comes with a 2-in-1 brushless system with FOC.
2-in-1 brushless with FOC. Okay. Who does the brushless? Do you know? Is it their brand or?
It's their brand. I mean, who knows who actually produces it, but it's branded with theirs. It's a 18 scale. It has a hard body. Now it's not licensed, and for the price, obviously it's not licensed. But the sticker sheet that comes with it says Range Rover.
Does it say Beluga?
No. Well, and here I think this is how they're getting away with it. It says Range, and then the other sticker says Rover.
Rover. So you have
so
two
it's
stickers.
Not like one sticker, but whatever. Come on.
Is it in the font?
Yes, it's identical.
Oh my gosh. That's
but
so
you can
funny.
get that thing 18 scale brushless with FOC for $75 with metal drive shafts and oil shocks.
Who has it? Do you have to go to AliExpress?
You can get it from Banggood. I know that.
Same concept. Slow boat from China, right?
So yeah, it takes a little while to get here, but I'm telling you what, for bang for the buck, this thing might be my #1 on this list.
Yeah.
And I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. So
yeah,
that is just purely my opinion on that. Next up was mentioned, I think Harold dropped this one, the JJRC Staunch, the C8823. It is a Unimog style 6x6. So
you did a review on that one, right?
I did a review on both of them actually.
Oh, you did. That's right.
So this is JJRC's clone of the Arctos 6x6, but it is way cheaper and it doesn't have all the features.
So I'm a big fan of the Hobby Plus Arctos. I always have been. I always will be. It is so good.
Yes.
This one is like a budget version with way less features.
Yes. So it does not have the loading ramps that come out the back like the Arctos does.
Okay.
It does not come with a winch. You can get a winch, but you have to mount it, and then it's not remotely controlled.
I see what you did there.
It has a switch that you have to use
like on the winch itself.
Yep. And it's got friction shocks, which I really hate friction shocks, but I will say this, having driven the Staunch and loaded it up and everything else, the friction shocks I don't know if it's because it's a 6x6, they don't work too bad on there.
Okay. For a budget RC, I'm okay with it. But obviously, if you want something that's like the cream of the crop really the Arctos is not that much more. It's really not. But
well, the JJRC is $110.
Okay, so the Arctos is what, 225, 230?
Yeah, it's about twice as much.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
but you're getting more
better. The light system on the Arctos is way better. Bam's asking to show some stuff. Let me see if I can dig some stuff up real quick.
Oh, he's going to leave me. That means I'm going to have to freak out and learn how to host the show myself.
I'm just right here is all.
This is the first time I think you've left camera since we've been doing this. I leave camera all the time.
I try not to.
I have technical difficulties and I leave the camera all the time, but hey, there you go.
I'm tripping on stuff because everything is everywhere.
218, that's why you call it the Clutter Basement Studios. 218 says I have 4M clones. There are some 4M clones on our list, believe it or not.
Yep. So here is the JJRC. Nope, this is the LDRC. The Range Rover. I mean, literally says Range Rover.
2 stickers.
And that is the font.
Oh, that's awesome.
But this thing is really good. I did put different wheels and tires on here. But
does it come with the rust?
That's not rust. It's mountain stickers.
Oh, it looks like rust from the camera.
Yeah. So, no, this thing is so good. And I actually haven't driven it with the new wheels and tires. I think whenever I put out my Universal Rocks, I'm going to take this out.
Where'd you get the wheels and tires from?
I don't know, bro. I've had those forever. All right. Here is the Staunch. I actually have the winch, I have metal drive shafts, and I have oil shocks, 6 oil shocks for it, so you can get parts for it. But here's the staunch, and it's Unimog style, so the body is a little bit different
than the Arctos. Here, look.
Than the Arctos. So if you like a Unimog style, it does have the collapsible bed rails. So if you need a little bit more width on the bed, it does have those.
So same thing with the Arctos.
Yep. But it's fine. It's good. For $110, it is a solid option. I will say that.
Cool. No ramps though.
No ramps. And like I said, the winch, I have a winch, but it's not mounted. And there is a switch right here. You got to use that switch to use it.
Does it have wheel chocks on it?
It does.
Oh,
yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
The wheel chocks are back there.
That's cool. Cool. Next up on our list.
What else we got next? The Jiabaile 3601 and 3602.
These have been bugging me to get one of these.
Dude, they are crazy good. I'm telling you. Hang on. I got one. It's right behind me.
I'm hanging.
So here is the 3602. This is the Bigfoot version.
That looks like a stomper.
It does. It's a 36 scale stomper, basically.
Here you go. Look, 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 look.
But this thing, it is so surprisingly good. And you can get them on Banggood and AliExpress for $50. They also have a yellow Jeep version. I'm not saying this because of my personal preference. The pickup truck is way better than the Jeep.
Like really, or just your opinion?
No, way better.
Really?
So I did a video on these, and the weight distribution on the Jeep is awful, and it really screws it up.
It's a shorter wheelbase though, right?
No.
They're the same wheelbase.
Same wheelbase. But the body style, and they have a spare tire on the back, and it completely screws up the whole weight distribution.
Can you take the spare tire off?
Not easily, but I have. But it still is way different. So I have the Jeep over here torn apart because I'm going to Dremel out some windows and try to shave some weight and see what I can do to it. But this thing is really good. And it's so $50.
Yeah, that's a steal. Be perfect for the Nano tracks.
Yes, it would. Honestly, I should have brought it to beat the creek. Well, probably not for the Direct RC booth though.
Yeah. How wide is the bed on it? On the
6x6 staunch, it's the same width as the Arctos. You can fit a 24 scale. You can fit an 18 scale on there as well. You got to put the bed rails down, but an 18 scale will fit.
It depends if it's too wide or not. What I've got on it right now is a little bit wide, but it fits. I mean, it does fit.
So here's my 18 scale LDRC sitting right on top of the staunch right there.
Yep.
So it fits, and I don't even have the side rails down.
Staunch has a safari bed style available.
Yes, it does. So actually it has a utility bed available as well as the flat bed, the recovery bed. And then you can also, so you can get those ready to run. And then Harold has the safari, it's a whole kind of safari camper shell that you can just bolt right on.
How much is that? Just an extra accessory?
Yeah. And I don't remember how much it costs. I haven't ordered one yet. I want one, but
yeah. DNA wants to know if a WPL will fit on it or not.
I haven't tried a WPL. Those are a little bit bigger. I think technically those are 16 scale.
16. Yeah, I was going to say 16.
If you put the bed rails down, maybe.
Yeah.
You'd be pushing it though.
Yeah. Anyway.
What do we got next? Oh, we got the big ones next. And by big one, I mean little one.
The SCX30, baby.
This is a personal favorite for both of us.
It is a personal favorite. There they are.
The SCX30. I think my custom one is still over there in my carry case. But
look at how cute those are. They fit in your hand.
Where?
I got two of them right here. Oh, do you know what didn't make our rig? Oh, look at those tracks. You suck.
So, what are you going to say didn't make our list? Because there's
Oh,
a very particular reason why I have this on here and not something else.
I know. So let me tell you about tracks. I'm a sucker for 6x6 and 8x8s. I'm also a sucker for tracks.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got tracks on the SCX24. I have tracks on the SCX30. I have tracks on Redcat Ascent32. I also have tracks for my TRX4M that I've not put on yet.
Your blue truck.
The High Trail, yep.
Yeah.
I also have a snowplow for it.
Yes. You just mentioned the other one. It's budget. It is budget.
Yeah, but it's not good. That's why I didn't put it on here. I want this list to be like budget worthy.
So really quickly, I learned this the other day. I think I learned it at Beat the Creek. Maybe I didn't, but Redcat was originally going to release this at the $60 price point. And then the tariffs hit and they had to jump.
I was going to say, 80. They got really hit hard by the tariffs.
Yeah. And
the timing on that was awful.
Yeah. At $60, this would have been worth it all day long.
$60 it would have. $80 is a big stretch.
Yeah, but they had the tariffs. And I've got shocks and drivelines and a Furitek in this. It still needs a slower transmission. I need someone to make a slower transmission for it.
But that's the thing is, even at $60, like, just get the gearing right.
Yeah.
That's all it needs. Honestly, that's all it needs. If it was geared right, it would be okay.
It'd be good. It really would.
All right. The good old Hobby Plus CR18P, specifically the V2s. So we've got the Rock Van. This is the blue one. They also have a gray one. And then the Convoy is the pickup truck style. I can't reach mine. So Sam, if you can get yours.
I got mine right here. Hold on 2 seconds. It's accessible. The Convoy is my favorite scale ready to run. One of my favorite scale ready to runs.
It's so good. Oh, wait. I don't think we've mentioned the prices on the last. SCX30, you can get it for $99. So just
$99.
We did talk about the Jiabaile. We talked about the Staunch. Okay, so it was just the SCX30. $100 when it's in stock. Now, I will also say this. I spent the afternoon at the JJRC warehouse. Guess what, Sam?
They have them in stock.
They have them in stock. So if you're looking for an SCX30, they have Broncos, they have JLUs, or
do they have the trucks?
I don't know if they have the trucks. They still had a couple of crates that hadn't been opened yet, so I don't know if they had any of the K10s or not.
This is what everybody wants.
Yes.
Anyway, 30 years are like movie Gremlins. They multiply. Yes, they do.
So anyway, back to the Rock Van and a dually. Yeah. Bam. Bam. Wait till you see something that I've got cooking. I haven't even spoiled this for members yet. I'm not going to yet. But bam, just stand by on the dually situation. So anyway, back to the CR18P, back to the Rock Van and the Convoy. Both of those RTR out of the box for $130 for 18 scale crawlers.
And the scale detail on them.
They look so good. They're not licensed, but they look so good.
It looks so good.
So there's the gray version of the Rock Van. I showed my blue one. Sam has, what color Convoy do you have right there?
I have the green one, but I also have an orange one.
Okay, you've got the green one right there. Yeah, they also have a bright orange. I have the green one as well. I meant to grab an orange one today. I think I grabbed another green one by mistake.
Well, there you go. Now you have two.
But whatever. Those things are so good. As far as out of the box budget quality crawlers, I put the Convoy and the Rock Van on the same level as this next one, which to me is really high praise. Because I'm talking about.
Just checked in.
Who did?
Jay Smith.
All right. What's up, man? Next up on the list is the Redcat Racing Ascent18.
So good.
So
good.
I put the Hobby Plus and the Redcat Ascent18 on the same level. Now you can't get that one anymore. All you can get now has the Power Wagon body, and honestly, the Power Wagon design that Redcat uses, I'm not a big fan of. but you can still get the Scout 2 as well.
This guy right here.
There it is. I actually don't have one of the Scout 2s yet.
But mine are both the first versions that don't have the high steer axles.
I can't dig them out. My Redcats are back here behind me, but they're kind of a little bit buried.
Yeah, these are not the high steer axles.
Yeah, the new ones you get, they come with the high steer, and it's nice. It's impressive.
It's super impressive. They are. Can you put a wrench in the Convoy? Yes, you can.
Yes, and the rock band as well.
It comes with, actually, I have it right here. It comes with a little pack of everything you need except for the winch servo itself.
I'm actually a little bit bitter about that because the ones they sent me didn't have any of that. So I'm so jealous.
Yeah. So they have a little pack that has the winch cable. Oh, there it is. Winch cable comes with a little hook, and you just need the winch servo, and you can put this right in. So there you go.
All right. Next up, and this was the last one on my list, the FMS FCX24M Tacoma. These things look so good, and this one looks especially good because these graphics are from Van DeWitt himself, and that dude just knows how to make custom designs. But gosh, these things, I've got a gray one back here as well. These things are just so good.
Do you know what the only problem with that thing is?
What?
It's a taco.
There's nothing wrong with that. How dare you, sir?
It's a Toyota.
So? Look how good it looks.
It looks good. It really does. I'm not a Toyota fan, though.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not the biggest. But this thing looks
Take the body
awesome
off. But the FCX platform is so good, though. It is really good.
Toyota guy or not, I don't care. This thing looks good.
Yours does look pretty good. Very cool. I love it.
So that's the last one. Oh, hang on. The price on, so 140 RTR for this guy.
Yep.
And now I will say this is more of a true 124 scale, so it's not quite as capable as some of the other trucks that we've mentioned on our list, just because these are like small wheel rigs, small tire rigs. I'm running like 0.9 wheels on this thing. But
for a scale trail rig,
a scale hard body truck, these things, they perform well for what they are.
Yep.
And they look so good.
FMS does such a good job with their bodies, and all their bodies, most of their bodies are licensed. So
yeah, I think all of them.
They get a lot of the licensing for some reason. But anyway,
I don't even know where that went. Oh well.
Moving on really quickly, because I've got a hard out. I got to be gone here pretty quick. Unfortunately, I've got an appointment. But I wanted to mention a couple things. What about knockoffs? Right?
There's definitely some out there.
Yes, like the Redcat RC S24.
Yep, it's the SCX24 knockoff.
Exactly the same truck under the hood. Like the axles are the same, everything's the same. The transmitter sucks because it's very cheap.
As bad as the stock SCX24 is, the Recent is even worse somehow.
It's worse. It's totally worse.
But you can upgrade it though.
You can, and all your SCX parts fit on those trucks.
Yep.
Your SCX24 parts. The JJRC 8801, that's the TRX4M knockoff.
Yep.
And I saw someone who put a transmission and a brushless in it, and it was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
And then you even
have mixed emotions about clones, and
yes,
not even going to get into all that. They're out there. If you're interested, they're there.
They're there. They are. And I've had a couple of them just to see what they're all about. The reason why I got the SCX24 knockoff is because of the hard body. Because I wanted
they have a Ford pickup version.
Yeah, I wanted a hard body for my JLU scale build to match my 1-to-1, because I didn't want the Lexan. I wanted the hard body. So that's why I got it. So I could just put it on my SCX24 and it'd fit, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Dead short, we'll see you. Next up on the list, really quickly, the Rock Hobby stuff. I know that's not knockoff, but that's FMS's cheaper line.
Yep.
And so they make some really good trucks, specifically the Bashers.
Yep. Now their stuff is not licensed.
It is not licensed.
That's a big way they keep their prices down on that.
Yeah, but it's the exact same body as the FMS stuff.
It's totally a Bronco. They just call it a Caballo.
Yeah. So They just strip the licensing off, resell it, and it's there. So
Yep.
a cheaper version of that rock hobby stuff is FMS. It is really good. And then I'm a sucker for dirt cheap RC stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like the Amazon stuff. And that's what got me watching Kevin Talbot. So that being said, the Blackzon Slyder, we've already mentioned that. Rock Goblin mentioned that. That's one of my favorite entry-level bashers. The ARRMA Granite Grom is a basher that's under 150 bucks. It's like 149.
Okay.
The FMS FMT24, that's the Chevy Colorado, fully licensed. It's a 24 scale basher, and that thing's cool.
Yeah,
for what
that
it
thing's
is.
not
That's
bad at
way
all.
cool. And then even the FMS 118th Chevy Colorado, which is, I don't think they make anymore. Oh, it might be under Rock Hobby brand.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, I think it is under Rock Hobby, but that thing is a beast. I like that.
Those things
thing
are
a lot.
so tough. We have put ours through hell, and
they're
it's
brushless.
been so
They're
good.
so fast.
So good. So good. Anyway, that's my list for the cheap stuff. I had to get into the bashers because, you know, there is some really cheap bashers out there. Some of them are good. Some of them are bad. The ones I've listed are probably the best of the under 150 buck range. So
yeah, it's not easy to find good ones under 150, but I think we gave a pretty solid list.
Dead Short, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Really appreciate that. Dude. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I think that's the first super chat we've gotten on
I think it is
the stream. Thank you, Dead Short. Really appreciate it, man. Means
that's
the world.
awesome.
I hope you've subscribed and you join us next time, buddy.
Yep. Speaking of next time, I have it in my show notes. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Sam and I have been promising each other we're going to get back on schedule, but we do have a conflict in 2 weeks. So unfortunately, we won't be back for 4 weeks.
Yeah, I have a vacation coming up. We're going to Moab with the one-on-one.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going rock crawling, baby. A couple weeks from now, and then we have I'll be taking some rock crawlers as well. So
well, yeah, you have to.
Yeah, of course, some RCs, the small scale stuff.
Right.
So we'll be taking some stuff to Moab, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Yep. If you haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and hit that for us real quick. Subscribe, comment, share. That's the quadfecta. Do all those things for us. And then Sam, tell them where we'll see them.
On the trail, baby. Good night, guys.
Thanks, guys.